Welcome, sir. Welcome. I'm sitting here today with none other than the Black Roots, all the way from the UK, managed by a French management company, which is already a lot of history and story that we have going on there. Just for the record, for the few people that are watching us at home and for the few visitors that are at Dour that don't already know Black Roots, or to reintroduce yourselves, can you please just introduce yourselves and tell us what Black Roots is all about and how it all started with your album In Session, which was later renamed to In Session, but originally Black Roots. Can you please introduce yourself, starting from you, sir?
I'm on a Ras Jabelani from Black Roots, play rhythm guitar. And Black Roots really starts, introduce the rest of man and then we can talk about the history, yeah?
Yeah, my name Charles, one of the singers from Black Roots.
Ras Kundwani, singer and percussionist.
Yeah, my name is Carlton, singer for Black Roots.
My name is Errol, vocal.
Thank you, sirs. So let's dive right into it. We've been talking earlier about this issue that we are trying to tackle here at Dour with the whole team of the Rec Academy. This issue is about political activism within the music business. I wanted to talk about one of your numbers called Juvenile Delinquent. It's a bit down memory lane, but one of the issues that you talked about in this number is a lot of the challenges that us young people still face today. I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think is the biggest challenge at our time, but also at the time that you were coming up, that young people from underprivileged communities face, and how do you think that politics could go about solving these problems?
Well, politics won't solve the problem. Politics is the problem, right? The only way you can solve that is you get within yourself and clear your thoughts of the injustice within the world. And that's what we try to do within the music, to ease the pressure onto the youth, them, to enlighten them and show them another way out of the struggle.
Thank you. So what your guys are saying is that the music is actually the way that you help young people to overcome these challenges and to overcome these struggles. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Can you tell a little bit about your come up when you were, for example, at my age in Bristol? I know that you came here at the age of 10 in the UK. What was it like to grow up with that background, with that dual heritage that you have from Jamaica?
I myself was born in the UK, but yeah, you're asking how did the music encourage me?
Exactly.
Through it gave me personally an outlet to express myself and how I was feeling about the world and politics, how I felt about politics. And I don't have the opportunity to go into sit with the members of parliament or members of government, but I think music is a universal thing. So if you can create good music, I think maybe even the politicians would listen to it.
The struggle within the youth element, then, right? Right, then it cause from lack of overstanding with the so-called aristocrats and leaders of the parliamentarians or whatever, the leaders of the world. Then they don't really see no further than themselves. They need to look further, wider to the younger youths. Which the youths them really were coming up but don't have no voice, have no education, have no a way of expressing themselves than sufferation. And if you are suffering, you can't think how to enlighten yourself to get yourself better onto the next ladder. So they need to come together and flourish the youth them then with the knowledge of self-preservation. You know what I mean? That's what we really need. You know what I mean? Yeah?
Exactly, exactly. Now, coming back to one of your more recent numbers, Voice of the People, and also Oh Mama Africa, this is really an issue about like neo-colonialism, an issue about, again, the dual heritage. How do you guys think that that these issues in Africa? Do you have like a more of a positive message for your beloved Jaja land that you speak of?
Go on, people. You take this one. Go on, man. Go on.
Dual heritage, yeah. For me, it's an educational thing. And I feel if you're not properly educated, then we're not educated. So for me to learn about my history, which Africa, I know Africa was part of my history because that's where I'm from. But I need to be taught that as well. And if it was openly taught, then it would benefit a lot of people like me who do have a dual heritage, for us to understand and just the understanding alone is a start.
Thank you so much. Now my last question, sirs. You know that a lot of what has been going on the internet, that has been breaking the internet, is the thought about equal marriage rights, about gender equality, about women's rights. I wanted to know what is your thought process in this, and also how do you go about bringing this back into the music and letting the people know how you feel about these issues?
That issue there really, I don't really want to go down there, gender, I don't see them thing there. Right now, where I see really, I see is equal rights for woman, human, and everybody. But the gender thing there is another stumbling block, because if we go down in that, then it's not gonna be very pleasant, because we ain't gonna mix our words to understand. So we rather abstain on that, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, bless it, yeah.
That was it. I wanted to thank you for this interview. It was very nice meeting you. I wish you a lot of luck on the rest of your journey. Again, welcome in Belgium, and I hope you enjoy your time here.
Yeah, lovely.